We are going for 5,000 shares of ULTY. We generated over $750 this week. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video, we're going to talk about our goals for ULTY and how we're using it to generate more income for our account. And if you're new to this channel, this is an income generating account where our goal is to generate $600 every single week. We do this through selling cash secured puts, selling covered calls, credit spreads, and collecting high yield dividends from ULTY and now TSYY. So the first thing, always want to show our trade history for full transparency. Let's take a look here. We have ULTY paid us our dividend on Friday night, $315. That's pretty beautiful. Options, let's narrow it down here. Not orders, sorry. Options. We collected about $400, $408 selling options, and I've shown these a couple times this week, but I always like full transparency so you can see my entire trade history. And for those, again, that are new, when you sell a cash secured put, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price, and when you do this, you get paid a credit, and that is fantastic. Getting paid just to agree to buy a stock that you wanted to buy anyway. Can't beat it. I love it. So let's talk ULTY. But before that, let's give a shout out to the Premium Generals. Beautiful group of people. $10 a month. Tons of exclusive content, educational information, videos that talk about selling options in more detail, make it easier to understand. Doing credit spreads, make it easier to understand, as well as exclusive content towards what the account goals are, private updates on the accounts, and all the trades that I'm making throughout the week. So $10 a month, come check it out. We'd love to have you. If you're somebody that wants a little bit more in-depth one-on-one education, I do have a Fiverr. I will put that link in the description below as well. Either way, would love to have you in either group, or if you're not interested in joining the group, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing to the channel helps us grow so we can continue to strive for our goal of 5,000 subscribers as well as $100,000 in the account. We'll get to both. With that being said, let's jump back into the video. Okay, let's talk ULTY. And let me preface this next part. I always believe selling options is the best way to generate income. Selling options is number one. Number two is credit spreads. And number three is dividends from high yielding or high distribution payers. But also always remember, my trades are my opinions and they shouldn't be taken as financial advice. But for me, I'm trying to get to 5,000 shares of ULTY. That would be about $500 every single week in income. And what am I going to do with that $500 every single week of ULTY? I'm going to invest it into other income payers. Every distribution that comes out from ULTY, distribution because ULTY is an ETF, so it's technically not a dividend, it's a distribution. So the distribution from ULTY, we got $315 this past week. All 300 are going to be used to buy TSYY, sorry, had to think for a sec. TSYY, we're going to get this up to 500 shares. We have a dividend coming from them on the 16th of $23. So by next Friday, again, their ex-dividend date, we'll have another 50 shares or so in there, and then we'll get an even larger dividend. So the two will work together to create an income-generating machine, and then we'll take those dividends, and I've changed my mind a couple times, but I think they're going to go into COYY. So ULTY, we're going to use income from the option selling as well as credit spreads to buy ULTY shares. We'll then take the distributions from ULTY and TSYY and invest it into TSYY to get the 500 shares. Then once we have those, we will take that and invest those into COYY. And we will repeat that process until COYY has 500 shares. And then we'll move on to our next income generator. The goal is to create an army of income generators here. Always remember, I'm an income investor. I believe I can outpace any growth stock with income. That's why I like to generate income through yielding options, through covered calls, through cash secured puts, through credit spreads. So by combining these tools, we'll continue to grow the income generated account. And when we need to borrow from this account, we will to invest in other facets of our life. But right now, the account value is at $62,469. Actually, that might be an all-time high for this account. We're pretty close. I know this account has not seen 63,000. I don't quite remember what our all-time high is here, but it's probably right around where we are. So this account has not made it to $63,000, but we will shortly. This upcoming week, we will look to sell more options. We're going to roll some positions. We have a ton of contracts open currently. We'll talk more about what we're going to do with those contracts on Sunday. But today's video focus was we have a goal and we need 900 more shares of ULTY. It sounds like a lot, but we're doing daily buys and we will get to that 5,000 quicker than you know. And then soon we'll start getting paid almost $500 every single week just from that ETF. And we'll use that money to build other income generators. That's the advantage of income investing. We'll continue to make money, invest it into other ways to make money. So that way we have multiple streams of income and we can be financially free, which is the goal that we all strive for. So with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one.